Wolf, look here. I found something that may help us. It's a stone.
A stone?
Yes, look at this.
What is...
It's a writing by one who sought the fountainhead aroma. It says there's a sacred village with a stone that gives off... What is it? What is that the fragrant stone of the fountainhead?
My lord.
Yes, it is.
Yes. There was also an inscription, a sweetly scented bridal offering, written on the altar.
Bridal? What sort of place?
It was in a cave, beyond a door made of solid rock.
In that case, where was the wedding procession headed? No way to know.
Sweetly...
Sweetly scented. That is what it might be Oh, I found some. I discovered there's another scent we...
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of the dragon's...
Your blood, but my lord.
Yes, it is true. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, and it appears there is a... For now, I'd like to... Now then, we just need to figure out...
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
Yes.
It seems the sculptor's dragon rod has been cured.
Yes.
Please.
What is it?
I thought it would be a fitting way to celebrate his
There is something I would like to ask you.
Yes.
The sakura tree.
You mean the Everblock? It is a sakura tree that...
So it's a sakura tree?
Yes. It was constantly in bloom. However, it withered...
Why?
There was a person who cut off a without its flowers. Eventually. Goodbye.
I asked Lady Emma about the sakura.
You did?
The tree is called an Everblossom. Lord Dekeru brought it here from the divine realm, but it has withered away and no longer remains.
I see.
However, it is said that someone plucked a branch from the Everblossom and stole off with it.
Who would do such a thing? What's lost is lost. Finding a stolen tree branch? Let us gather what we can.
As you wish.
Wolf, that sword on your back.
It is the mortal blade.
The sword that can kill those who cannot die.
Yes, it was given to me by the divine child of the rejuvenating waters at Senpo Temple.
The divine child?
The monks at Senpo Temple abandoned the ways of their... The result is those who have false dragon's heritage, known as the divine children of the rejuvenating waters.
A false dragon's heritage. Wait, divine children?
Yes, many were created, but only one survived.
Further proof of the corruption this power brings to man. The ties of immortality must be severed.
Yes, my lord.
To think my blood is... Perhaps Lady Emma will know of a way to make... Might you ask her? You're leaving. Wolf, I'm...
My lord.
To think... Perhaps might... One part of the fountainhead aroma is a white flower that blooms where the...
Yes, my lord.
The sunken valley is beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent. As the name implies, there's no proper path down there. But... So, the
That is but... It is said that someone...
What's lost? Finding a stolen... Let us gather what...
As you wish.
You're leaving. Wolf?
My lord. There is something I'd like...
Yes, what is...
Can the divine heir be made to bleed?
Why would you seek to do so?
The blood of the divine heir is required to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm and achieve immortal severance.
Oh, It is true that the divine heir's blood cannot be shed by normal means. However, you currently possess the means to do so.
The mortal blade.
Yes, here you are.
This was written by Lord Takeru?
It was. With the mortal blade, you may wound the divine heir, and his blood will be allowed to flow.
I see. This brings us one step closer to a mortal severance. I shall tell my lord.
Of course. As I told you, the mortal blade should be able to...
Yes, I shall tell my lord.
Of course.
Here.
Oh.
Something wrong?
Well? Let's see. Yes. Monkeys. I seem to have a strong connection with monkeys.
You do?
Yes. I was rescued by a monkey, after all. You don't believe me, do you? When I was young, I stood alone in the aftermath of a battlefield. I was alone and staring, dumbfounded. I could do nothing, neither cry nor even get angry. Complete shock. And then there was a monkey eating a rice ball.
A monkey. Maybe an ape.
Maybe. Either way, he made it look so delicious. I remember being angry at that, but then he gave me the rice ball.
What a kind monkey.
Yes, he was a very kind monkey.
I brought sake.
Oh my, that is generous of you. I accept. Delicious. As a doctor, I do have other uses for sake beyond just drinking.
For purification?
Yes. It can also help with those with a low tolerance for pain. But when I was a child, I couldn't stand the smell of it.
You've been doing medical work ever since you were a child?
Yes. I wanted to be of use to my mentor, Master Dogen. I used to compete with my fellow disciples to treat patients. In those days, arrow and sword wounds were frightfully common.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. Sometimes, shinobi would come for treatment as well. There was once a rather difficult patient.
Difficult in what way?
Well, he said very little. I didn't know where he was hurt or how much pain he was in. I had no information to go on. It was maddening.
I see. What?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met. Goodbye.
Wolf, did you speak with Lady Emma?
I did.
And? What did she say?
That it could be possible with the mortal blade.
I see. So the mortal blade will allow my blood to flow.
As you wish.
Shall we give it a try?
The mortal blade was never meant to be drawn. There is no knowing how it will affect you.
Yes. If you insist, then that is what we shall do. I see you've gathered some of the ingredients needed to create the aroma of the fountainhead. Keep up the good work, Wolf. So,
That is... but it is...
What's lost? Finding a stolen Let us gather what we can.
As you wish.
One part is a white
Yes, my lord.
The sunk there's no... You're leaving. Wolf?
My lord.
I'm glad you've... Master Wolf, it looks as your brow is less... Please. Goodbye.
brought tea.
Did you now? Quite the busybody, aren't you?
I brought some tea.
This tea smells pretty good. Suppose I'll have some. Oh, I needed that. This tea reminds me of Emma's father.
About Lady Emma's father.
Dogen. He was an extraordinary doctor. He was also very well versed in mechanisms and devices. Better put, he was obsessed with mechanisms to the point that it affected his health. He didn't take much else seriously, but I owed him my life. And we could say that you owe him your life as well.
What do you mean?
When I lost my left arm, Dogen created that thing, which has now become your left arm. The first version was a complete failure, didn't work at all, so he remade it. Then he remade it again and again, countless times.
What?
So Emma would pester me into carving her spinning tops and other toys. After much training of that sort, it came to be called a shinobi fang. In other words, that prosthetic arm is Dogen's legacy.
His legacy?
So much time has passed, while I have abandoned my shinobi ways. That alone, I could not bear to abandon. Another time, I'll lend you shall.